Alright, this is Brother Will, aka Quiet Storm, and we're back. This is week 26 of our 52-week challenge. Man, I can't believe we're halfway through the year already. So, time is rolling, so we're just going to get right into it. Tonight, the topic is just going to be one word, and that one word is listen. Simply listen. Now, check it out. Tonight I'm gonna share a couple of things that happened to me that prompted this message. Alright, so now normally when I get up in the morning, I get up pretty early and I pray and stuff like that, make sure my wife and my kids and my home and things like that are covered, like what my pastors like to call covering my domain. So I get up pretty early in the morning to do that. And normally after I cover my domain and praying for my family and just, personal items and things like that, I go into sometimes just talking to God. I may go off on a rant. I may just barrage him with all of my, requests and petitions and all that type of stuff. But this one particular morning, matter of fact, it was like Monday morning, when I came to this time, it was more so like, I didn't really ask him for nothing. I was like, well, Lord, what is it that you want from me today? And I kept asking, like, Lord, what is it that you want? And it was like I heard a voice say, listen, right? So when I heard it say listen, I was like, okay, well, let me get my mind right. Let me block everything out so I can hear what he wants to say. But then it was like I heard the voice again say, listen. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. What do you want to say? He was like, just listen. Just listen to me. So what had been happening was like over these past couple weeks, it'd be like little things that when your inner man and the spirit man is speaking to you, it's the spirit, but it seems like something so small and minute that you just be like, you know what, I'm just go ahead and do my own thing. Two things that stand out, that really stand out, that happened to me over the past few weeks. Like, I get up early in the mornings after I pray and stuff. I might hit the gym up. So one morning, I was working out. I was just sweating a whole lot. And I was about to get on the bench. And the spirit was like, well, nah, put your towel down before you work on, before you get on that bench. And I'm like, it's all right. I've been doing this, I've been coming. I wiped it off, whatever. And I didn't put my towel down. So I went in, did my workout, and ain't think nothing of it. But then the next day, I got like these bumps on the back of my head that they hard to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have simply listened at the time when the spirit was telling me, like, hey, just put the towel down, it would have caused me a lot of trouble, right? Another thing that happened, and this was probably like a week later, or if that, there's this chair that my favorite chair, or used to be my favorite chair, that I use in my studio and my computer room and stuff like that. The lift on it went out, and there was just some problems with the chair. And it had been out for a little while. And one day I just got tired of it. I'm like, man, you know what? It was on a Wednesday, and the trash man comes on Thursday. I was like, man, I'm gonna just take this thing. I'm gonna just throw it out, sit it out front for the garbage people to come get it tomorrow. And the spirit was like, well, nah, just wait. Don't throw it out yet. But me, I was just like, you know what? If I don't do it tomorrow, if I don't do it now, I'll probably never do it. So I went, disobeyed again. I didn't listen. And so I went and took the chair out. And I took the chair out and, they took it, whatever. So next day I'm at work. I had a little free time, or something I was doing. I had a little free time. And I happened to I wasn't even looking for this. I was just looking for something else, and I came across this recall from Office Depot, like the exact same chair that I just threw out. There was a defect with the chair, and they had a number on there in the website, and just like, hey, if you bought this chair, this, that, and a third, this went out. So I called the number. I was like, hey, look, I just had the same chair. I mean, I literally just threw it out yesterday. Is there anything you can do for me? They were like, well, nah, if you don't have that serial number, which is a product code under the bottom of the chair, like, we can't help you. We would have sent you one out, but hey, we can't help you because you don't have that product code. But see, if I would have listened to what the Spirit was telling me, I would have been all right. So again, that was, that's just basically the gist of it all, is what God has been telling me to really listen. Like, he's always speaking, he's always leading and guiding and directing, but we're not really listening. He showed me, like, some of us, me myself, sometimes we need like a spiritual Q-tip to get down in there, because we have so much junk and so much mess going on that is blocking the ears of our spirit, and we can't really hear clearly. And a lot of times it's stuff that we actually put in ourselves, a lot of stuff that we allow to distract us and to get us off of that path, to the point that, okay, God is speaking, and he's speaking clearly, but we're not listening, or we have blockage in the way. So I just wanted to share those couple personal experiences with you, and how God has been telling me this week and from here on out, just to listen. Don't let anything block your spirit, man, or clog up that spiritual ear, to where you can't hear God. He said, him who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. So we have the ear. We have that spiritual ear, but we need to make sure that that spiritual ear is clear and that we're attentive to what he's saying. And when he speaks and we hear it, we just need to simply obey him, because he's not going to lead us astray. He's not going to do anything to harm us. He's just, God is good, so he has nothing but goodness for us. So, hey, like I said, just listen. This is Brother Will, week 26. Listen. That's all I got to say. See y'all next week. God bless.